Hi everyone, John Sinclair here from 7 Movements, and today we're going to focus on getting you moving when you sit in front of a computer for long periods of time, or maybe you're on your phone a lot. So we're going to counter strain the strain that comes from being a desk jockey. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to help open up all these areas around the bones in the upper shoulder. So we're going to start at the sternum and do a rub and scrub. So like we always do, we start with circulation. Try to get a little bit of movement here in the sternum, and you'll feel like if you're in this position like this, the arms don't want to go overhead. So if you try bringing your arms overhead and you feel kind of stuck here, first spot is to go to is the sternum. So we do a sternum rub on both sides. We're going to spend a little bit more time here doing some osteofascial stuff today. Next one, you're going to take your hand, go right on top of the collarbone. So you're going to scrub right on the top of the collarbone. And the other side, about 15-20 seconds each. Okay, now we're going to go to the occiput, the back of the head. So we want to scrub right where the neck meets the base of the skull and go across that spot. Okay, and you're going to get into the mastoid process just underneath the ear. Use your thumbs, scrub across that point. And then the last spot we're going to go to is just underneath the jaw. So you're going to go where the rim of the jaw shapes underneath where your throat meets it. Get right onto that bone. Okay, so let's try to take your head into extension and flexion. Up and down. Okay, you're going to tilt it left to right. And then we're going to turn it left and right. Okay, so that's for the neck. So let's go into the shoulder complex now. So you're going to take a step forward, drive your arms up. A little step forward, arms overhead. Make sure your eyes go to the clouds. Okay, next one we're going to go step to the side, rotate, let your eyes and feet go with that rotation. Tiny little steps, tiny little turn. The reason why we add the step with it is we want the whole body to contribute to that rotation of the spine. Because you've been stagnant for a while. You're sitting at the desk, you're working hard on a Monday. We want to get things moving and all unglued, ready for you to kick butt the rest of the day. Okay, and then we're going to go a little wide stance, just an overhead shift. And if that one's too complicated for you, narrow your stance with one forward. Put one hand on your hip. That way you can get some side flexion, get some stretching in this lateral line of the body. Okay, let's work into the hip area now. So we're going to go into a long staggered hip motion, and you're just going to drive your chest back. Show your Iron Man logo to the ceiling and back. Nice and slow, trying to relieve some tension in the front of the hip that's chronically shortened when we sit for long times. So everything moves together from the ground up. Okay, other side. Okay, then we're going to go wide here. We're going to stick your tail out and then come back down. Stick your tail out, back up, stick your tail back, come back up. See from this side, sticking my tail back, coming back up. So you should feel it on this trail leg. Get a nice little stretch all the way up to the pelvis just by tilting the hips and shifting. Okay, go to the other side. Two more. Last one. Okay, and then we want to do something for the back of the hamstring. So what you could do is you can elevate your foot. If you don't have anything to elevate your foot with, just put it out in front of you, point your toes up, and you're going to drive your hips back again. And by doing that, you should feel like you're getting a nice little stretch on that hamstring. You reach your hands down. Try to keep it a little bit more elastic here. We're not holding the stretch. Just trying to pump some fluid up and down into that tissue and make things more elastic. Go to the other side. Two more. One more. And then my all-time favorite one for the hip capsule themselves is I'm going to stand on one leg, support myself. So maybe if I have like my desk there, I'm going to stand on one leg, bring this knee in, rotate back and forth. And so the rotation that's occurring, the happiness is happening on my stance leg. When I rotate across, I'm getting nice rotation here in my hip. Okay, and then the other side. And there you go. So that should hopefully make you feel a little bit better today. If you're sitting at a desk or for long periods of time throughout the week, use this 7-minute sequence. And I know that this little movement sequence is going to make you feel a whole lot better from being at your computer. Hope you have a great week.